A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Afternoon baseball. So coming to the plate, Brian Herman. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Brian.
Grounded back up the middle. Rosario's got it. And that's the first down. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that five-hole hitter. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talked about.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. Man at first for him following the one-out single. And the runner back easily. First offering on its way. Fouled away. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Standing in, number one. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. From the belt, kicks and swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left. Stepping into the box, Ricky Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Swings through it for strike number 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here comes another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home.
Straight up,
fouled off. The next 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I'm going to be locking in today on Brandon Nimmo. This guy brings his lunch pail to work with him, fellas, and he does it with a smile. Watch it permeate to his entire team. This guy lights up a room, and he plays elite defense. You can test the arm a little bit, but he's sure-handed in the outfield.
Balls up, balls up.
And it's fouled away. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is camped under this one. And that's out number 2. Now in the box, Austin Dean. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. ready with another 0-2. Slow roller out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a... The pitcher, Adam Miller, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. In the air at the straightaway left. Herman has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away. Leading off the inning, Matt Fairley, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Up.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And there's your first out of the inning. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race.
Batting none.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Digging in for his second at bat, Brian Herman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1 to start the at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 1-2.
Up.
Popped up. Alonso will put this one away, and the side is retired. At the plate, number 48, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's
up next
0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Jorge.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is what he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Davis brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the... Next for the Mets, Adam Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Leading off the inning, Ricky Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Austin Dean. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
Matt Fairley will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They're down 4-0. So striding in, number 64. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Davis has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, number 48.
Number 48.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Jorge Alfaro is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So here's the Mets pitcher, Adam Miller,
number 44.
getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, number 1. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Number 1.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The next 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ricky Rodriguez, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Rodriguez.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, but this will land untouched. Here's a little chopper to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now to the plate, number 51. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Fouled off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Miami standing in, Austin Dean. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
This one's flared out toward left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Digging in once again,
next for the Marlins.
Fairley. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Fairley.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Hitting for the Marlins.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins nothing. Into the box now.
The pitcher, number 44, Adam Miller.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Soft liner to the right side, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now. Stepping in, Brian Herman, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, number 48 hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Nimmo is over. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game
score today.
For the victorious
New York
jumped
out to an early lead. Friday night baseball.
Play ball.
Now in the box, number 2. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
Leading
of the first.
for the Twins, the second baseman.
Way late
number
on the
2.
fastball for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Pulled toward right center field. Conforto on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. D-Ro, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad. They'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jorge Polanco becomes out number 2 this
third
inning.
Baseman.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And it's fouled away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto coasts under it, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. He homered back in Wednesday's game.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And another foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding a shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. C.J. Cron goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
The left fielder, Eddie.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. We'll move to the third with at the plate, Max Kepler. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Max Kepler.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Stepping in now, number 2.
Number 2.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. First pitch on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
To 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Burton is up with it, and that's out number 1. Ready 20 now, Jorge Polanco. He was the winner
The
of the
batter,
AL
number
Silver
11.
Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago.
Jorge
In there for strike one.
Polanco.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He makes the running play. 2 down. So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the
third
4th.
baseman.
And the next to bat would be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball. Just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs here on a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, C.J.
Leading up
He was a strikeout victim in his first
the first
try.
baseman.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in, Eddie Rosario
the left
comes
fielder,
into this
number
at
20.
bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point.
Now
so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun.
Leading up
He'll start things out in the
Twins.
6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. High chopper to third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 2. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now
stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. 0-1 the count. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Here's another 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set. Stepping up now, Jorge Polanco.
Leading off
it was
for
a
the
flyout for him in his last
the
trip.
Shortstop.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Rosario brings it in on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. 1 gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in to try it again. Mitch Garver. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Pilar's there, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario.
The left
He'll look to
fielder,
bounce
number
back
20.
after striking out his last time up. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
No balls and 1 strike. Fouled away. Looking to send him packing again. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. The Twins are. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH.
Leading off for the Twins.
He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Willie.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Now batting.
Into the box, number 2. Grounder down the line at 3rd. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Here's
the center
Byron
fielder,
Buxton
number
now.
25.
He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1-1-1.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning.
First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful.
Play ball. That's ball 4.
Digging in, number 19. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the third baseman.
First pitch of the
number
at-bat
19.
on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a 450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Down the third baseline. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in. Digging in now, Adam Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He went deep in the contest last night. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High drive deep down the left field line. Ozuna coasts under it, and he hauls it down in the corner.
Cut hold, no runner.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts.
The left fielder.
And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Two.
Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Batting
first pitch on its way.
Fielder.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to.
1-1-1.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. They trail it here 3-0. So stepping in, number 7. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, number 19.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Settling in now, Adam Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Adam Miller.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone!
Well, that ball right there was right up in the half.
Stepping in,
leading up for the
he got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1-1.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Slowly down the first baseline. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Runner in scoring position at second
The
with
batter.
one away. And
The
that'll bring in
shortstop.
the Illinois
Paul
State product, Paul DeYoung.
Young.
Wong leads off second with one gone in the inning. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill, runner
right
in
fielder.
scoring position with
Tyler.
Cigar. First pitch of the at-bat.
Deal.
Hard hit ball to short. And he is in there. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia.
Now batting. The left fielder.
High pop up.
Leury
Davis has a play.
Garcia.
And that retires the side. Stepping in, Adam Miller.
Now batting. The
The
pitch.
last at bat, man.
Adam
We heard this guy's a
Miller.
good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Looking to minimize the damage here. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He'll start things
Leading
out
off
here in the
for St.
home
Louis,
fifth, and it's been
the
tough
center
sledding
fielder,
for this lineup through the
Harrison
first half of the game.
Yeah, they
Bader.
haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now batting, number 7 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball
Number
game.
7.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was
Ladies and
right on the
gentlemen,
black.
your
Beautiful
attention,
pitch.
please.
And even if we had
Pinch hitting
robot
for the
umps,
Cardinals.
he'd still be out. But the
Number
only
40,
difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head in to the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
That's up. That's
Popped him up.
Up.
Alonso is there, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time. Now back to the top of the lineup.
Leading up
Stepping
for
in,
the
number
Cardinals,
19. He
the
comes
third
in
baseman,
0 for 2 thus
number
far.
19.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Davis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Ready for another shot now.
Now
Paul Goldschmidt. He's
the
0
first
for 2
baseman,
thus far in this
Paul
one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full. Mets out in front. Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul
Leading up,
He'll
four-state
try
Louis.
and do what he can to
The
work toward
shortstop.
cutting into this
Paul
big deficit.
D.
Ready with
Young.
the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Davis has got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Ready
Now
to deliver. Here's
right
the first
fielder.
pitch.
Tyler.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. 2 down. Digging in, Leury Garcia. He's
Now
0
batting,
for 2 in the
left
ballgame
fielder.
so far.
Leury.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher,
Now
Adam
batting,
Miller.
the pitcher,
And an opportunity
Adam
here for a 4th
Miller.
plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. This is line to left. Garcia is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. In now, Harrison Bader. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound,
Bader.
partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
So we got him swinging. Harrison Bader becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Coming to the plate now, number 7. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Eric Sogard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. On the ground to the left side. Davis grabs it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. And now back to the leadoff spot for the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, number 19. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Another 0-2 coming.
Ball.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Number 21 calls for it. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Colton Wong.
Now back.
He's
Second
hitless in
baseman.
3 at-bats to this
Okay.
point. Pops this one up just
Whoa.
beyond the infield on the right side. Number 21 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So striding forward now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's their last
next for
shot
the
here
Cardinals.
with 2 away in the
The
ninth
first
as they look
baseman.
to avoid the shutout.
Ball.
Yeah, Matt, they just
Goldschmidt.
haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
Just
for the
shortstop.
Young. And
Ball.
here's an at-bat you don't
Steve
want to
Young.
miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone. Goldschmidt at second with 2 down.
Ball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Mets will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over. 5-0 the final score today. The New York Mets jumped out.
IO.